Hello, good morning. It's Aritha here. And today, this I'm going live. This is not one of my fun, hi, happy, normal posts. This is more of a very serious post. Because for someone who is a very proud African, a very proud child of the soil, and a very proud of my culture, very proud of my heritage. Just last month, I was all about sharing on heritage, on expressing pride in who you are and where you come from. At this point in time, I cannot turn away and pretend not to see what's going on in my country of origin. And as a child of the African soil, I know that what is happening is not unique to Nigeria, but globally we have stood with great countries. We've stood with bigger countries. We've stood with Black Lives Matters. We've stood with the terrorist attacks in France and everywhere, and I've seen so many Nigerians actually go out on an arm and a limb on everything else happening in every part of the world. And this time around, we only imagined of a time when the youth will stand up and say no to the oppression, to the terrible things going on in our country. And the time is here. It is with joy and pride I see what is going on. Not joy at what is going on, but in the fact that people are standing up, that the youth are the youth is standing up. And so I want to enjoin my friends. I'm a global child, very proud to be one and to have friends all over the world. But I want everybody to take a look at what's going on in Nigeria and add your 1 cent thought in whatever way you can contribute to saying what is going on in our African countries must stop. I sit here, I was in church this morning and it's Mission Sunday, and the gospel was the particular gospel today that was shared was on giving to Caesar what's Caesar's and to God what's God. It so resonated with me today on a different level, because it's true. Give to God what's God, and to the country, to the people, to the government, to everyone what is theirs. The people should not be crying, should not be begging to be heard. We all deserve a right to express ourselves without the fear of being hurt. Okay, I'll just back up a bit. I remember when I was returning back from work one day in Nigeria with a colleague of mine, and we were in Victoria Island, Lagos, and we passed a road that was relatively quiet in trying to avoid traffic, and we're stopped. We were stopped by someone dressed 100% in the Nigerian uniform. He stopped and searched the car. And as he searched the car, now I had money, because of how dangerous we know it is usually going back home from work. I had put money in different parts of my handbag, my car, different areas of the car, just to make sure that, God forbid, should we meet the men of the underworld, they could get somebody, wouldn't get all. And this police officer ransacked the car. He cocked his gun and said that he was stopping us because there had just been a robbery around where we were. So they were checking every single car. And in searching every car, I had 10,000 in one envelope. He took it out. What was this? I said my tithes. He checked out, and I had money put out in different places for my mom, for different causes, for different purposes, and he took it all. A total of 40,000 was taken from me that day. Unfortunately, yes, we carried money around a lot at that time. I don't know if it's still the situation there, but yes, that's what he got from me. I don't know what he got from my colleague who was driving, but I was shaking. I was literally shaking, because cocking the gun and holding it right up to our faces. He took up his card or his badge and, you know, started off with all that stuff. And immediately after, he told us to get into the car and drive and not look back, pointing the gun at us. We drove away, shaken. This was supposed to be a man who was protecting us, who just robbed us. And a few weeks later, I had a similar experience, but this time around was during the day. And I think I was driving with my brother, my sister in Ikeja. And when the police officer stopped us again to search, I was shaking and I told him, I am having a deja vu experience here, because you are searching us again for no reason, and your colleague robbed me the last time this happened. So probably that helped and for me to go free. But it's the reality. It's the reality that the people who are supposed to be protecting us are the people who rob from us. And I can very well sit here in and not, you know, I'm feel safe. But if my mother is not safe, if my brother and my sister are not safe, if my entire family, my in-laws are not safe, then I'm not safe. Because at the end of the day, it's a global family, and it's such a sad reality that watching the videos, seeing everything that's going on. So I want to enjoin you, my friends. We have joined and supported your causes. Last year, about this time, we were fighting in South Africa for Uyinene, who was murdered in September. At the same time, there was a lot of women the femicide that was going on, as well as the xenophobic attacks that went on. Last year in September, when this happened, and in I think October, we were to the warrior bosses. We're supposed to have a get together, and people were saying, let's talk women. I said, no, it's not about the femicide is terrible, but let's talk about the end to violence. Every life matters. Male life matters. Children's life matters. Every single life matters, for crying out loud. So it's about time we all stood up and said something about what's going on. What is wrong, and we deserve a better world, a better place. I will not feel comfortable to post about what beautiful day it is today, the amazing sunlight, which is what I'm blessed to see, without coming out to say I feel hurt by what's going on in Nigeria right now. And so I want to enjoin all of you, Nigerians everywhere around the world, are supporting your causes. Please do not ignore us like we do not matter. And also look, NSARS is a trending word right now. Let us feel that you are also with us. We're standing up to say we support you, but please, we also want you to please support us. You might not have thought about this country. I mean, it's all the way in West Africa, and you might not have ever thought of going there. You might not have thought of having an experience, but if you know me, you have met Nigeria. If you know me, you have met a piece of Africa that I am very proud of. And for my sake, show us some love. And also say a prayer for us. If you can't do anything else, think about us, think about our families, say a prayer for us. And if you can do something, please do something. Add your voice to the cause. Nigerian youth have been on the streets for a week now, not going home. I have seen videos of men stark naked to drive home a point. My friends have been beaten. My friends have been, had tear gas on them and everything. And I want to say, show us some love and add your voice. Add your voice to the cause. End SARS. We do not deserve to be beaten up by the people who should be protecting us. But also the people who should be protecting us deserve to have a better life. My uncle is a police officer, and he showed us photos of how police officers were being killed, were being butchered as well. So everybody deserves to have a life. Everybody deserves to live in a world that is better than what we have right now. The corruption and all in government is pathetic, and it's about time we all said something. Yeah, this is not one of my usual happy videos, and I have to say something because It is a reality. Africa, let's arise. The world, let's arise. Black, white, whatever your race is. It's time we all spoke with one voice. NSAS now. Black lives matters, white lives matters, farmers' lives matter in South Africa. The farmers are being killed for no just cause. Yeah, they are the people that are feeding us. Every life matters, guys. Let's say it and let's act it. Let's show it. Let's do our part to say things need to change. Cheers. Have a blessed Sunday. I just hope this is food for thought for you. Thank you, Mark Louise, for joining me. Thank you, Sue, for watching. We know the truth is that as long as the right... Oh la la, my network just stripped off. I hope I'm still on. As long as good people do not speak up, evil will continue to reign. So let's all stand up and let's all say something. Let's all do something. If you have not, for all my Caucasian friends, if you have never thought of Googling Nigeria, please Google now. Just check out what's happening. And say a prayer for us. Love you lots. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maggie, for logging in, for coming online. Thank you so much, Sue. Beautiful, beautiful people. God bless you, kind heart. Bye, everyone. Cheers.